Do you feel like in the early days of psychology and psychotherapy, you had people like Sigmund Freud who were just very male, very sex obsessed, everything like that, and in the following 100 years, the pendulum has swung to where it's like incredibly female dominated, and I think we've lost a lot of that masculinity. Do you think the pendulum has swung too hard in the other direction?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what has brought on a lot of the coaches in the world and a lot of people overreacting into that world where it's therapy has become seen as a soft field and not directive really hard. Where I think a lot of coaches are kind of the opposite. They come in and they have advice and they have directives and they have, I need you to do this, this, and this. And I need you to go and buy your wife flowers 3 times this week. And it's much more directive versus touchy feely. So I think that, yeah, I think the field as a whole has followed like much more feminine.
Hmm.
I've back to the research that I would love to know. There was a point where it wasn't that way, where it was mostly male driven, or at least the psychologist level was mostly male driven. And I would love to see what a counseling session looked like in the 60s or 50s versus a counseling session in the 2020s,
Hmm.
and what that would look like.
When we talk about men's mental health generally in society, there's a huge spike in men's suicide, declining life expectancy for men. Men are dropping out, not doing well in education, labor force participation, mental health. A lot of men dropping out of dating and not wanting to get married, just kind of almost like giving up
Mhm.
entirely.